Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm back with a new video and it's a drugstore how I contour and highlight. And it's really going to be focusing in on this new product that I bought that I wanted to share with you guys. So this is the Hard Candy Contour and Highlights Face Duo Stick. These have been really popular. I know NYX has had their Wonder Stick forever, and I think Wet n Wild just came out with one as well. I haven't actually tried those two, but I saw this Hard Candy one and I really wanted to try it. The Wonder Stick's always been kind of something I've debated buying, but this one is a lot cheaper than the Wonder Stick. This was only about $7. In Canada, the Wonder Stick is like $12, $14 maybe. So this is definitely a lot cheaper. And also, before we jump right in here, if you're not subscribing, don't forget to do that. So this product, I actually got medium because I do have a darker skin tone, and I was really pleased by this. I had high expectations anyway. So it has this highlighter side, and I'm just going to swatch it for you. So it's not like a bright highlight. It blends in actually pretty well with my skin. It does have a little bit of a peachier tone though, I noticed. And then there is the contour. And I actually like the contour because it's like a brown gray. It's not like that muddy brown, or it's not like that orangey brown. So they actually touched really well with the gray brown of it. So I was actually really happy with this, and like I said, it was really cheap, affordable. The product glided right onto my face and it was really easy to blend. So those are things that I do look for when I am buying a highlight and contour product. I'm kind of new to cream contouring and highlighting. I'm used to kind of just using the powders, but I really like how this turned out. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I got this look, I already have my foundation, moisturizer, and primer on. I did my brows and my eyeshadow. I did add a little bit of the NYX color correcting dark circle. It's an orangey color because I do have dark circles. So I begin with the highlight portioning first. So I always just do bridge of my nose to make my nose look smaller. And of course I do my under eye. And I always do a triangle motion. And then I'll do a little bit right here, there, and a little bit here. So the next step actually isn't just to like rub it in. What I usually do is I pat it in. So when you blend it, don't move the product too much. Okay, so I do look brighter already. So now I'm going to set it and then I'll start actually doing the contour. So I use the e.l.f. loose powder, and it is the high definition powder, and I use the yellow. It's super messy. I don't really want to like lift it up because it gets really gross. So I actually got this at Walmart in the US. And I prefer to use the baking motion because it gives a flawless finish for me. So I just use a sponge because I find a brush doesn't work well enough for me. And just put this powder, coat it underneath my eyes. Okay, so you can see I am baked, so I just kind of let it sit, and one side looks a little bit more baked than the other, but I kind of just let it sit here and simmer while I do the contouring part. So this just locks in the highlight, and it's like the most popular technique right now everybody's doing. Okay, so now we are going to start the contouring part. So I'm just going to use this, and I like actually the shade of this because it is like a nice brown gray. So I always do like a fishy face because that's how I find exactly where I need to contour. So some people think like you need to draw a line down to your lips. That just looks crazy. Maybe if you do have a rounder face, you need to. I have an oval face shape and it is pretty defined anyway. Like, if you can just see my profile right here, my cheekbones do stick out quite a bit, so I'm a little bit lucky. So I just do there, and of course I'm going to do on my nose. So there's the shape on my nose, and I like to do a little bit right here. And some people do underneath the jaw. I have a pretty like defined jawline, so I actually don't bother doing that. So I always like how I think it looks so funny how I look right now before I blend everything in. It's kind of like that clown contour thing, but I don't go as crazy as that. So this is everything that I do with the stick, and now I'm just gonna blend everything out. So lately I've actually been using this Sonia Kashuk brush I had. It's kind of like almost like a flat top brush, and I do like how it blends out. So another reason too why you don't have to put the contours, you should be always blending up. I know I was just blending down, but there, and then after in a few minutes we'll use some powder to set it. So I just blend in here. For my nose, I do find it a little bit more difficult, so I have to use kind of like a brush, and I use a blender as well. Okay, I blended this side way better than this one. Okay, so to lock in the contour, I am obsessed with this. I also use this for my under eye highlight as well. I kind of switch between the e.l.f. and this. So this is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Contouring Palette Duce de Leche. But the only thing is that they did change their formula. I got this about a year ago, and I always loved the highlight for my under eye. But the contour, I used to think it wasn't very good. But lately, my love for it has grown so much. So I always use this Sonia Kashuk kind of flat brush. It's really powdery, so that's why I'm just like balancing everything here. Okay, one side is like, I do a little bit here. Just kind of lock in everything that I've already done. Okay, so we're almost done here. It will be time for the highlighting. And now I'm going to take my I'm just going to blend this. Time to take that powder off. Okay, this side I'm not very contoured. Might have to kind of do this over a little bit, just because I'm pretty chiseled this side. This side is lacking a little bit. Okay, so this is the highlight, or I haven't highlighted yet, actually. So I know I said this was going to be, oh, I gotta put on blush too. So now I'm just going to put on my blush, if I can get it open. I know I said I was going to use kind of drugstore products, but I really like wearing this blush with, when my face is kind of contoured, and I don't want like the focus point to be like my cheeks. So this is the Cargo Cosmetics water resistant blush in Coronado. So I just do a little bit here. Just makes them a little tiny bit rosy. Not very much, which is okay because I want to glow. And the last step that I do is highlight. So I like a fleeky highlight. Once again, it's not a drugstore product, but Champagne Pop from Jaclyn Hill. And oh, my hair's all over the place. I'm like bathing in the highlight. So this is my highlight and contour look. And yeah, so these are using the new products. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and let me know if you've tried any of the new hard candy products. So this is one of my first kind of tutorials in a while, so I was getting back in the swing of things, but I hope you enjoyed. And also, once again, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. So I thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day.